How can we use money and teach decimal system to the children? Let us look at it. I have 93 rupees. 93 rupees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1, 2, 3 rupees. I have to split these 93 rupees to 4 people. Let us keep those 4 people here. Now, to distribute to 4 people 93 rupees, how do we do it? It is easy. After distribution and the decimal number, or to write these units, we have to distribute the units and tens. We look at 1/10ths and 1/100ths. Once we do the distribution, we have to write it on the place value mat. Let's see that later. Can everyone get 10 rupees? 1 is left. And 3 single rupees are left. If I go to the bank with this, how much will the bank give me? From the bank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For one note of 10, I got 10 1 rupee notes. I already have 3 left from the 93. So I have 13 rupees. Let me distribute it equally. I will give 2 each. 2 each are done. Now I will give them the third. I am left with 1 rupee. How much did everyone get? They have 23 each. I will show it like this. Let us show it here. 23 and 23. This is what everyone got. I have to distribute 1 rupee. This is the last place here. What can we do it from this place? When I take it to the bank, we will get some change. We have seen in money concept, if I give a rupee, how much will I get? How many 10 paisas do we get? And how many 1 paisa? How many paisas in 1 rupee? 10 paisas, or 100 1 paisa. If we have 100 paisa, we have 1 rupee. Or if we have 10 paisa, we get a rupee. So I go to the bank. From the bank, I got 10 paise. I will distribute them to the 4 people here. Let me give 2 each. I am left with 2 more. This also has to be split. I will take it again to the bank. What will the bank give me? For 2 10 paisa, for 1 10 paisa, I get 10 paisa. And for 2, I will get 21 paisa. So they gave it to me. I have 21 paisa coins. I keep those 21 paisa coins. 1 rupee is 100 paisa, and I have 20 paisa. I will distribute it at this place. I give 2 each. I'll give 2 more. So everyone has got 4 1 paisa coins. I am left with 4 more paisa. So I can give those away. Now I have nothing. That is, out of 93 rupees, after 23 rupees, each one got 1 rupee was left. And when we tried to distribute that, everyone got 20 and 5. 25 paisa each. If we look at the place value mat here, everyone got 23 full. 23, if you add each rupee, they got 23 rupees. If the 24th was given to one person, it wouldn't have been divided equally. So that 1 rupee we divided, and 25 paisa. Out of 100 paisa, 25 paisa. So we divided that and got 10 paise coins, and the remaining were divided into 1 paise coins, and when we distributed them equally, everyone got 5 paises. So totally 25 paise. 23.25. This is how 23.25. This is not expressed as 23.25 but as 23 rupees and 25 paise. If it were a measurement for a science class, we say 23.25. Now, let us take one more problem and see how to solve it. I have to distribute 51 rupees to 5 people. 51 is in base 10 blocks, 5 blue rods and 1 unit. This we have to distribute to 5 people. This is very simple. Everyone got 1 of the blue rods. Where do we keep this one? Keep here. It will be unequal. Similarly, we cannot keep anywhere. I will have to cut it. What did we do to cut it? Just as we kept the tens here, we will cut it into 10 parts. So, what should I do? I need to cut it into smaller parts. What should I do? Cut it into 10 parts. We have seen the parts in the decimal tray. 10 parts of the unit, they look like this. This is for everyone to see. Otherwise, if I break it into 10 parts, no one can see. This is already small. The smaller pieces cannot be visible. I have cut them into bigger parts. Now this goes after the units place. It goes after the units place because it is less than the unit. This number has to be distributed. 1 unit was split into 10 parts. I give it to 5 people. All got 1/10. Now I'll try to give them 2. So all got 2/10. This is the attempt to give them 2 pieces to everyone. So everything is given. I have nothing left with me. So I do not have to distribute anything further. How much did everyone get? 1 of 10. No units. When we split the unit into 10 equal parts, out of the 10 parts, each one got 2. This column is called the 1/10 or decimal. If I had split it further, it would have been 1/100. 1/100. If we have to see if the children have understood the concept or not, what can we do? We can use this place value mat, give them a few numbers and ask them to write it. What type of number? 13.45. What do we do now? Ask them to use base 10 blocks and show 13. How do we show 13? One blue rod, that is 10. 3 units, point, 4 and 5. 4 in 10 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 in hundreds. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more number, 2.40. How can we do this? 2 point, that is just 2 units and 4 of 1/10. This is for 2 units, 0.40. Similarly, 18.08. How do we do it? 18.08. How do we get 18? 1 blue rod and then 8 units. 8 of these, 8 units. 18 point, this is 0. We don't have to keep anything here. 8 here. That is 8 parts of 100. 8. 18.08. This is how we give them different numbers and make them understand how to write the numbers on place value mat using block 10 items or with play money. Let me write the same number. 18, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 18. 18 rupees and how many paise? 8 of 1 paisa. That is 8 paise. This is how we do it with the play money and using base 10 blocks like this. This is how we give them different numbers and see if they have understood decimal system. We can check like this. It might be easier to show it on a place value mat because place value is already written on it. All we have to do is keep things according to the place value. Tens here, units here. When you divide the unit into 10 parts, 1/10 here and 1/100 here. What if we did not have it here? Let us say this place value mat is not here. Then we have to use decimal value strips. Now let us write all numbers, the same numbers which we did. Let us use it and write the numbers with decimal place value strips. First number is 13.45. How do we write it? First, let us keep 10. This is 10, right? Then add 3. If we keep it like this, it will be detailed view. This is concise view. So 13.45. We need 4 after the point like this. Is that right? This is 1/10 place. 0.45 would mean 5 is in the 100th position. So 0.45, this is one part of the 100. So 100th position. So this is 10th position. This is the way we keep it. Observe something here. 1/10th position is bigger than 100th. That is, as we make more parts like 10, 100, 1000, that number keeps decreasing. Therefore, 13.45, this is how we keep it. Here, this 0.5 is 5 parts of 100. 0.4 is 4 of 10. 13.45. Here, there is no place value written. We have to think and be clear about the place value. This has to be in our mind. To solve place value problems, place value has to be very clear in our mind. Another number is 18.07. How do we do it? 110 and 8. Now, 10 or 1/10 or decimal, what is in that place? 18.07. So, there is nothing in that position. How do we show nothing? We know 0 and 7. So, here it is. Place occupied by 7 is 1/100. We have 7 of 1/100. This is 1/10, which is 0. Even when there is nothing, we need to write it. Why should we write it? We can write 10th position like this. But when we have to write 10 in decimal system, according to place value, how should we write it? This is how we should write. There is nothing in the units. There is no value, but we have to write the place value. Similarly, if we write 18 like this, we need to show 1/10th position as 0. That is, there may not be any value in the position, but the position exists. That is why we keep the 0 at 1/10th position. Similarly, lastly, 10.20. How do we show it? It is a very interesting number, 2 zeros in 2 different positions. 10.20. Now, we know how to write 10. Is it enough if we write this 10 alone? Because this is the 10th position. Where is the unit? This is how we show it. As we know, yellow shows unit place. In the math kit, yellow depicts units and blue is for tenths. 10.20, now we know 2 is in 1/10th position. 0.2 is 1/10th. 2, 0. That is the 100th position. That 100th position is 0. So, 2, 0. This is the position of 100. If I have to write it in detail, how can I write it? 10 plus 0. Add 0 to it and 2 1/10ths. Add 0 to 10 and then 0.2 and then 0.00. 10.20. This is how we show it. This is the detailed view, and this is the concise view. So this is how we can teach decimal system using different TLMs such as place value mats or with place value strips.